Hello and welcome to today's episode, that's better, of Fly to Freedom. Today I have Claire with me. Claire is one of my amazing clients and she's come down today for an in-person coaching session and done something totally fucking incredible actually, and I'm so proud of her. So Claire, are you happy to share what we've just done?
Yeah, well, I needed some new trousers for work, and we've been to the shops and I bought some, basically.
And this is the first time that Claire has bought trousers in recovery for her changing body. And you were, quite frankly, shitting yourself, weren't you?
I was.
This was a really big deal. So, first of all, I'm so proud of you and I'm celebrating you. Absolutely amazing. What do you think? Because I don't think a week ago you could have done this.
No.
You were really stressed out. So what do you think helped you to be able to get through this and get the trousers today?
Well, having you there, I think, helped.
Thank you.
Because I wouldn't have done it on my own.
So the first thing then is to get support, get someone
definitely.
to help you.
Yeah.
Because it's really hard to do it on your own.
Yeah. It's hard to even go into the shop on my own. So
yeah.
Let alone buy stuff or try stuff on that is a size that I don't really want to be buying or trying on.
Yeah, fair. Fair enough. So when you got here this morning, how were you feeling?
Anxious.
Okay. I put in a couple of things in place for the journey to the shops.
Yeah.
Basically, we completed the entire alphabet of Claire had to spot things beginning with each letter of the alphabet to keep you in the present moment.
Yeah.
And stop your anxiety from spiraling out of control. Was that helpful?
It was, yeah, because it's something else to think about and it's like a distraction, I guess.
Yeah.
Like if I'm looking for stuff, I'm not thinking like all negative stuff. And the eating disorder isn't quite so loud in my head.
Fantastic. Even though one of your answers was pretty sketchy.
Which one?
E.
Oh.
Couldn't see anything beginning with E. So what did you go for?
Elderly person. They were though. So
that's... Yeah, she was an elderly person.
You had old.
I did go for old lady.
Old lady.
So we got to the shops and you decided or communicated with me what sort of style you wanted.
Yeah, I had an idea, I guess, before we went. And
we picked up a couple of different ones in 2 different sizes, so that you didn't have to like try and on and be, oh no, that doesn't fit and all that. So, and then changing room time, which is horrendous.
Yeah, that's the worst bit.
Worst bit. So how did you find the changing room time today?
It was better than I thought, but I think that's because you came up with the idea of hanging stuff over the mirrors so I didn't have to see. Yeah. That was really helpful. Okay, great. So basically I picked up, there was triple mirror, wasn't it, in there? Mirrors, yeah. So I picked up 3 dresses and hung them over the tops. Those who are listening can't see me flailing my arm around, but I am flailing it around. I'm pretending now to hang dresses on the top of the mirrors so that you, I mean, it didn't completely cover the mirrors, but it made them, but most of it. Yeah, so it was definitely easier. Yeah, so the mirrors were covered. We also chose the disabled changing room, didn't we? So that it's bigger, it's just more space. There was no disabled people queuing to come in it. And I think also because it was down the end, you haven't got people walking past. Yes, that's a really good point, actually. Not that obviously they're going to see him, but but I don't know. It's less distraction for your brain, isn't it? Yeah. It's less things. So then you started trying on the trousers, didn't you? Yep. And I stood outside the curtain. And we continued playing the alphabet game. Yeah. I found a vent in the ceiling, actually. I was proud of that for V. And you didn't like any of them, did you? No. I said, I can't remember what I said now. I don't think I said either none of them fit or I don't like any of them.
Yeah, you said no, none of them are any good. You don't
Yeah.
like them. I asked you if there was any chance whether you were going to actually like any. And when you asked yourself honestly,
what if I was going to like any?
Yeah.
Well, no, I probably wouldn't, would I?
No, because you didn't.
Because because they're going to be bigger, I've already decided that I don't like them.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to buy that size. So it wouldn't matter what they were like, really.
No. So we changed tack and went with, are any okay for the job that they need to do, which was simple black trousers for work, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then when we discovered there was a pair that were okay for that,
Yeah.
you first of all, you tried them on to see if they were comfortable without looking at your you didn't look at your reflection at all, actually,
No,
did you?
I didn't, no.
So Claire now has trusted me to say whether these trousers are any good. So if they're not, if she's actually going around with clown trousers, it's all my fault.
Yeah.
So first of all, you checked whether they were comfortable and whether they could do the job. And then I came in.
Yeah.
And
cast your eye.
It cast my eye over them. And the first ones were actually too long, weren't they?
Yeah, they were, yeah.
So I said, they fit kind of nicely around, they look all right, but are they a bit long? And then we went and got a different length and they were so much better.
Yeah.
So job was done. Claire got the trousers. And how do you feel now?
I do feel pleased now that I've done it.
Yeah.
Although I was upset coming out the shop.
And that's okay, because you've lived in that eating disorder mind and small body for a very long time. And any change is difficult and scary. And there is a part of you, as there was a part of me, that needs to mourn and say goodbye to the sick body.
Yeah. And it is really hard.
It is hard.
And it's not that I don't want to, it's just, I don't know, feeling conflicted, I guess.
Yeah. But let's look into what you have gained so far. I mean, you're not recovered yet, but you are in a very different place than when we first started working together.
Yeah.
And yes, because you're needing to get new trousers, you must have gained weight, which needed to happen because you were in an anorexia body. So as well as weight, though, what else have you gained?
I think I'm able to do more.
Yeah.
Not that I do a lot more, but I do feel more able to do stuff. Like go to the shops, which I never would have done before.
Yeah. And we go to the cinema, don't we?
Yeah, the cinema, yeah.
After each in-person session. Going to see Migration today. I'm very excited.
Can't wait for that.
Which is also fantastic practice for sitting.
Yeah, because I don't think I would allow myself, because it's just sitting, isn't it? I'd think it was lazy just to sit for that long without getting up.
You'd think it was lazy, or the eating disorder?
Well, the eating disorder would, yeah.
Because it's not. It's okay to sit.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with watching a film, is there? It's just the eating disorder doesn't like it. It doesn't matter much, does it, to be honest?
No, you're never ever going to please it. You might quieten it slightly for a short time, but then it'll find something else to whinge about. What else have you gained?
I don't know. I guess I'm eating more.
You're definitely eating more. You're doing really well.
I do sleep better.
Fantastic.
I don't get as much. I do still get cramp occasionally, but not like all the time like I did.
Just to clarify that, Claire had really bad leg cramps that really affected your sleep, didn't you?
Yeah, it was pretty much constant. As soon as I get in bed, my feet or my legs or both would cramp up.
Yeah, and I had very similar, but mine were more fidgety and crampy. And I never ever believed it until I saw it or discovered it for myself. And I don't think you really believed me when I first said.
No. Well, no, yeah.
It's the weirdest hunger signal ever. Actually, for all you people that suffer with crampy legs and restless legs and unable to just be comfortable in bed because your legs are just uncomfortable, recovery really, really helps it when you eat more.
Well, yeah, because I don't get it as much now, so it must have been that.
Yeah.
Because nothing else is different.
No. I wonder actually if it's part of the flee to famine response, trying to make you keep moving.
Yeah, I wonder, because it would wake me up and then I'd have to walk or move to like sort my legs out. Yeah. It's forcing you to move about. Forcing you to move to get to the land of plenty. Yeah. I'm going with that theory.
Yeah, it probably is, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to know the things I've noticed about you that are different?
Yeah, go on then.
You smile, you laugh, you give me cheek and you're sassy.
I think I've always done that to a degree.
Nowhere near as much.
No, probably not.
You're quite brutal to me now. I'm a year older than Claire and she always reminds me of it all the time.
Yeah.
When we first started working together, if anything went wrong or you didn't want to face it, you kind of hid away and buried your head in the sand and really wouldn't discuss, just took everything as a personal insult and took it to heart.
I think I was
made it
really
all about
oversensitive to like criticism, even if it wasn't, I'd see it that way.
Yeah, exactly. So it wasn't criticism, but you would turn it into criticism.
Something that it wasn't.
Have you noticed that you don't do that?
Yeah, I have realised. I have noticed. Yeah, I think I have more perspective on things.
Yeah.
Or I can rationalise things better.
So generally, when you think back and think of your journey so far, I mean, it's been hard. It's been really hard. There's been lots of ups and downs, lots of stress.
Yeah.
It is a really hard journey. But do you feel benefits?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
That show
definitely.
You that you're
because if I didn't, then I wouldn't still be doing it.
No.
If I didn't think
Fair point.
It was going to be worth it or is worth it.
So with all the fears and tears and stress and everything.
Yeah.
And that you've not yet reached that freedom.
No.
And complete self-love. Even for where you are, is it better than where you were?
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. I don't want to go back to that. Ever.
Oh, I'm so glad this is being recorded because I'm going to so play this back to you. Oh, yes, ammunition. So, because she's absolutely amazing. And today was a real stepping stone for you. And something you were unable to even consider the possibility of doing this.
Yeah.
It wasn't that you didn't think you could do it, you wouldn't even consider it.
No.
You wouldn't think about it.
No, not at all. I couldn't. I just couldn't. It was too overwhelming. Yeah.
And you did it. You're fucking amazing. So thank you everyone for listening and for celebrating Claire with me. And I really hope that some of what we've talked about today and some of the strategies we used, actually talking about that, were any strategies unhelpful? Any of the things you think, well, actually, that wasn't great?
No, I don't think anything was unhelpful, no. But I think anything that you can do that kind of keeps your mind on something else is really helpful. But I think it's helpful to me.
Okay, so playing the A to Z game, or you could do I Spy, or just generally chat about anything that's nothing to do with the task you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, not that it's not on your mind, but it's not quite so prominent, I guess.
It doesn't take over your mind.
No, it doesn't take over, no.
Fantastic. So any questions or any messages for Claire or me? Get in touch. I'd love to hear from you. And I really hope that some of what we've talked about today has been helpful. And if you're going to go and get some new clothes, that you can perhaps use some of these tricks to help you get through what is a tricky thing, but actually something that you can really celebrate, because it's another huge step to recovery and freedom. Thanks so much for listening. Bye.
Bye.